Hey YouTube, this is Kevin Boland of Boland Small Engine, and today I wanted to show some of my viewers a newfound method that I acquired while on YouTube looking up 22 sensitive reactive targets. This method is absolutely amazing. I'm very impressed with it. To be honest with you, if you already have the Bright Flake 200 and 325 mesh, you're only going to need one additional ingredient, and that's copper oxide. As you can see, I've got mine from Alpha Chemicals. I don't think I gave any more than 10 bucks for it. And as I said, in case you haven't seen it, that's the Bright Flake. And I got it from Pyrochemical Source. So without further ado, guys, I'm going to show you the method, if you will. It's very simple. I've already measured out the ingredients and placed them in this bag. So I'm not going to go through the lengthy process of using a grams machine here to measure out 100 grams of copper oxide, or even the 22.6 grams of Bright Flake aluminum powder. Okay, it's pretty obvious that I think anyone out there who has a grams machine can figure that out. Just keep in mind that, as I said, you need 100 grams of copper oxide and 22.6 grams of Bright Flake 200 to 325 mesh in order to make this method work. Guys, as I said, it's a very simple process. Once you have it measured out in your cups, which as you can see I've done applied to the bag, all you're going to need to find is a simple little canister. These canisters are easily acquired at the dollar store. You can get like a set of these things for $2, and I think you get like 6 in a package. Okay, so they're not very expensive at all. If for some reason you don't have these available, a matchbox works very well. That's actually what I saw in the other YouTube video that the guy was actually using, was matchboxes taped up, and to be honest, there's no doubt that that works very, very well as well. Howsoever, I personally found an old paint roller and pulled the end off and pulled the fuzz off the end of it, the roller itself, and applied just some regular masking tape to one end. As you can see, so all it is really just a round paint roller that I applied masking tape to one end, turned it over, added the ingredients, and I'll show you what it looks like in the bag, guys. Okay, it's not flash powder, I assure you. It may look it, but it's not. As you can see, I've still got the spoon in there. Once I'd got it pretty much to the top, it's a very simple matter of just peeling off a piece of masking tape and applying it to the top. Very, very simple. Now I want to note, guys, that the guy that I watched in the other video mentioned that you need a metal backstop. Through trial and error, I found, okay, that he was telling the truth. You have better results if you have a metal backstop. The reason being is, in all honesty, the 22s just don't have enough energy to always make it go off, okay? Consistently, should I say. So keep in mind, a good metal backstop, this tape to it, will give you the best results. And of course, you want to shoot the taped sides with a 22. In truth and honesty, you could probably shoot the sides. I never did, but just for convenience sake, guys, I just shoot the tape sides. And as I said, it's a very, very simple process. You just tape this right onto a metal plate. I can show you what I used. Just a moment, guys. I just used a big hunk of steel. As you can see, I think technically I shot the other side, but that's okay. This is basically what I used. And I just applied it just like that and taped each side. So a piece of tape here and a piece of tape here, basically to hold it firm and in place. And I assure you that when you shoot this with a .22, you get a very loud report depending upon the quantity of powder that you apply. Now, as I said, if you don't have access to your paint rollers, okay, another alternative is these small little cups. And you can get those at the dollar store. I want to be honest, guys, I would love to be able to set this off today, but it's raining outside and I really don't feel like getting wet, so I may hold off until another video to be able to show you guys, you know, basically what this stuff does. I assure you it is absolutely awesome and very much worth the money. To be honest with you, the kids have been enjoying it all day, and I can't deny the truth, so have I. So just to let anyone know out there, you know, it's well worth the money and the time to make this stuff. Okay, it's not quite as loud as the .22 sensitive exploding rifle targets that I make, but still, I don't want to downplay it. It's pretty impressive. Okay, so keep that in mind, guys. It's definitely worth your time. Until next time, YouTube.